Hi boys and girls. So for today's math routine, we are going to be using the Rekenrek. Okay, so I'm going to start at a number and then I'm going to take some away. And I want you to tell me, if I take some away, how many are left. Okay, so are you ready? Okay, for example, if I start with the number 18 and I take 10 away, how many are left now? Right, there's 8 left. Okay, I'm going to start all back together. So if I start with the number 13 and now I take 3 away, how many are left? Right, if I take 3 away, then there's 10 left. Alright, I'm starting all over again. If I start with the number 15, okay, and I take 5 away, how many are left? Right, if I take 5 away, I have 10 left. Alright, so I'm starting all over again. Okay, if I start with the number 12, okay, and now I take 10 away. If I take 10 away, what number am I left with? Right, if I take 10 away, I'm left with 2. Alright, moving it all back. Okay, so if I start with the number 19, okay, and I take away 10, how many am I left with? Right, if I take away 10, I am left with 9. Okay, here's our next one. If I start with the number 14, okay, and I take away 4, what number am I left with? Right, if I take away 4, I am left with 10. Okay, putting it all back and starting all over. If I start with the number 17, okay, and I take away 7, what number am I left with? If I take away 7, I am left with 10. Alright, for our next, okay, putting it all together. Now, if I start with the number 11, and I take away 10, what number am I left with? Right, if I take away 10, I am left with 1. Okay, putting it all back. If I start with the number 16 here, okay, and I take away 6, what number am I left with? Right, if I take away 6, I am left with 10. Okay, what about now? If I start with the number 20 and I take away 10, what number am I left with? That was easy, right? Because if I start with 20 and I take away 10, I'm left with 10. Great job, guys.